going to do is we are going to use this equation, and we are going to add all of these together, okay? But here's the thing you need to notice. Are we actually, in this reaction, are we actually forming that propane, or are we breaking apart that propane? We're busting it up, right? So actually, if this is the reaction, we need to kind of do a little switcheroo on that, because this number right here is for the formation of our propane. We're not forming propane, we are breaking propane up. So that means that we need to have the opposite of forming it, which means this would need to be a negative 103. A negative, we need to reverse the sign, okay? So it would be positive 103.85. Okay, so I just copied this over to the next slide. The delta H reaction is equal to delta H1 plus delta H2 plus delta H3, and obviously I'm at the top of my board because it's very messy and I'm having a hard time writing it up there. But we're going to plug those numbers in, and what we said was that the propane is actually being broken apart. So even though the formation of propane is a negative 103.85, we need to reverse that sign because we're breaking it apart. So we're going to make that negative 103.85. And then we're going to add to that the carbon dioxide, which was negative 393.5. But if you look back at our balanced equation, we had 3 of those, so we need to write that 3 in. We need to multiply it times 3 of them being formed. And then we had the formation of our water, and we had 4 waters. So, and again, it's liquid water. Make sure you grab the right number, a negative 285.8. So if you do the math, you find out that this comes out to a negative 2,219.9. That's not a 4, that's a 9. Okay? 2,219.4 kilojoules. Some things that we wanted to point out, that C3, the formation for C3H8 is negative, so we need to reverse that sign. Okay? The formation for CO2, then, formation again for the CO2 is multiplied by 3 because of the coefficients. Okay? And the delta H for the reaction is represented in kilojoules, not kilojoules per mole, because we have more than 1 mole that we are actually forming. Okay? All right, so look at this crazy thing. Don't you love it? Yeah, right. Here is what that is telling you. It's just saying that the sum, this is the sum, stands for sum, the sum of your N and M coefficients, I can't spell coefficients right now, you guys. Coefficients.